Hello, good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 15th of January. Now just before I get started, I just quickly wanted to just talk to you guys about this channel that I've been watching. Oh my god, it's so funny. And I know someone out there called Fat Toad, whoever you are, reminded me about it as well. They suggested I go and look at it, but I've already been watching it. It's just so funny. He lives in the UK, this guy. You might know of him probably if you live there. Richard Vobes, V-O-B-E-S. You've got to go and look up his videos, guys. He's absolutely brilliant. He just calls out the BS and garbage. He's another BS detector. And there's a specific one I want you guys to watch. Look, I'm going to share it to my Chrissy Fitzgerald Psychic Life Coach page on Facebook because it's just that funny. And it's got Matt Hancock on the cover, who I think was your health minister, wasn't he, for a while? And then he went on Celebrity in the Jungle, Get Me Out of Here. I think he went on one of them. I don't know if it was the Australian one, it might have been. And it's titled I Won't Forget. Oh my gosh, you've got to go and watch it, guys. I was watching it last night and I could not stop from laughing. I had a sore stomach, I was laughing that hard. He just goes through the whole pandemic, like the last 2 years and what we've been through and all the things that we won't forget from it. So please go check it out if you want to have a laugh today. Oh god, I just lost it in some parts. It's just very funny because he's got a lovely dry sense of humor as well. And the other thing I just wanted to mention to you guys too, I was just watching, you know me, I've got to keep you up to date with Australia. I was just watching the news, then just briefly I put it on when I'm having breakfast sometimes, just for a bit of light entertainment of the clown show. And now they're talking about how all the politicians, Australian politicians, have had terrible, terrible threats over the last few years. And now they're starting to address these things because it's becoming very serious. They've had a lot of threats. I wonder why they've had a lot of threats. But now they're actually saying that it's the conspiracy movements that are doing it all. Now, I find that very hard to believe, guys. So now we're being branded as we're the ones that are threatening all parliamentary leaders, apparently, which, you know, I'm sure maybe there's one or two, but they're putting us under that umbrella that this is the conspiracy movements that are doing these things. So here we go again. Australia's just, you know, blaming the flat earth conspiracy theorists, tin hat foil wearers for everything again. And they're saying they're like death threats and everything. This is what they're saying. Oh my God. I can't believe the BS that the media feeds people. See the little word conspiracy? We seem to pop up a lot, even though, and I always query it, we're actually the truth tellers. So this is the interesting part, isn't it, guys? Oh, well, fingers crossed everyone wakes up this year, guys. I'm putting it out there. Let's keep sending that vibration of the sleepwalkers and everyone waking up. So that's what we're being branded with now. We're threatening all the politicians, apparently, with death threats and all this very serious. Obviously, they're trying to pass some new bill or something, and yes, there's always something going on in the background. We're always aware of it. Okay. Oh, itchy nose again. Didn't you guys say that means when I'm telling the truth or something like that? So that's where we're at in Australia. We're still getting blamed for everything. All right, let's get started, guys. If you're new here, please subscribe. Hit the like buttons, guys, and hit the bell notification so you know my videos pop up. And please feel free to comment down below. We all talk to each other here. It's a little community that we've come together of like-minded people. So let's get started and we'll see what comes up for the 15th. God, they're giving me that song again. We will rock you. I'm just getting that. And this is vibration. It's saying people are preparing now. It's showing me like big band, like a marching band, and they're putting on their drums, they're putting their drum thing around their neck, and they're getting all prepared and everyone's warming up. So I feel like these protests, either marches, strikes, whatever form they're going to take, people are preparing now. This is in their mind. They're not literally putting their drum kits and trumpets and everything on, but this is in people's minds. They're preparing for what they're going to do moving forward, and this is good. This isn't us. It's not you if you're watching my channel. We've done all our fight backs. We've done our standing up. If it came to that again, we certainly would stand up again, but we don't have to. We can watch and observe all this from afar. I keep saying that. So people are getting their mind around all of this now, what they're going to do. What they're going to do. Oh, God. What are they going to do? Let's hope they just do something. Let's see what else we get. Oh, I'm getting that song. We always have to get a song. What's that song? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Who sings that song? Oh, is it Bad Boy? What's the song? I don't know. Anyway, if anyone recognises it, you know the drill. Write it down below. I can give you the tune and sometimes the words, but I struggle a lot with who the band is. Because they're often from the 80s. I can't remember that far back sometimes, guys. Sometimes I do. So it's that bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? And we know they're coming for these sleepwalkers and people waking up. Because they're coming for you to take you down financially and in every other avenue of your life. So that's the song I'm getting at the moment. Let's see where else we go. God, I'm just getting times are changing. There's a lot of movement and activity now around change. Like change is happening. And admittedly, like the guides are saying, you can't avoid change. Change is part of life too. We have to kind of sometimes evolve with these things. And the thing is, most of us don't like change. If you think of most people are uncomfortable with change. And there's a lot of change that's coming in 2023. Like dramatic. It's not like they're just changing things a little bit. These are like major changes that are going to completely turn people's lives upside down. So there's a lot of change coming and people are uncomfortable with change. They are. Most people are uncomfortable with change. It's not easy to navigate when things change in your life. It's like when you change jobs or you change and move away to a different town or something like that. It takes time to settle in, kind of thing. Well, hopefully these people won't settle into what's coming their way, meaning the Great Reset. So I am getting, people are getting uncomfortable with the changes. We had that song the other day, didn't we, by David Bowie? Changes to make the changes. Yeah, so that's coming up again. So there's a lot of changes coming. All right, let's see where else we go. Getting Russia. I hardly ever get Russia. I very rarely get Russia on this channel, do I? They're showing me Russia as just this big... Oh, it's hurting my third eye talking about Russia. Ow! Oh, God. Oh, sorry, guys. I've got a pain in my third eye. Whatever's going on in Russia. They're showing me Russia as this big country, but it's very strong and it's very individual. And it's showing me like Russia as this big escarpment, like it's above, like a big plateau escarpment. It's showing me like if you think of a map of, say, a flat map, flat earthers, a flat map of the world, it's showing me that Russia's risen. So Russia's like a 3D. This is just what they're showing me, that Russia's above. It's not above other countries, as in politically and all that. That's not what I mean. It's above other countries in its strength and power. I feel like Russia does have a lot of threatening power that sort of puts them above other nations and other countries. That's just what I'm getting. They're very solid in their structure, Russia. And if you think about Russia, they've always been like that, haven't they? They've always been very strong and independent. Independent in a forceful way is what the guides are saying for Russia. So I am getting that for Russia. It's like it's saying to me like they stand out from the crowd. Yeah, that's just what I'm getting. They're just different. That's just what I'm getting for Russia. They think different, they are different. And they're not team players. That's what I'm getting for Russia. And that's where you get that independent sort of, they stand on their own, Russia. Let's see what else we get. Germany's rising. I keep getting it. Germany's up. They're on their feet. These could be even some of the ones that are like the band I said in the beginning that are getting prepared. They're starting to, it's showing me people like anxious, but doing like deep breathing and like people getting ready to fight back in Germany. I'm just getting it. Like I'm seeing flags, I'm seeing picket signs. I'm just seeing there's a lot of prep. And this could just be in people's thought processes too, although I'm hoping it's like physically. But I am getting Germany. There's anxiety starting to build in the little people, which is good because that means they might be starting to prepare. So I am getting that for Germany. Ooh, a lot of anxiety, you know, about standing up to your government. Not easy. And look what's been going on there. They've been arresting people left, right and centre, haven't they? Tight chest for Germany. There's a lot of anxiety building over there. That's just what I'm getting. So fingers, these are protest strikes. I think they're beyond strikes, to be honest, because I don't think strikes do much in Germany. They've got to really protest and they've got to do it en masse. That coming together. Fingers. We'll never see it on mainstream media, we know that, so we'll have to hunt around for that info, guys. If anyone's living around there, please let us know down below. Always let us know down below, guys, if anything's happening where you guys are living too, because that's the only way we get the information, because we know mainstream media just lies to us all and only feeds us what they want. Let's see where else we go. I am getting London. Hang on a minute. I'm just getting London. And often here we get London Bridge, right? Since the Queen died, we've had so many different types of rebuilds of London Bridge. This is not literally, this is just the rebuilding of London, like 10 Downing Street, meaning Sushi, who is Sunak. I know I confuse a lot of people out there. We use a lot of code names here, just so the algorithms don't pick us up too much. And I'm getting the waters really flowing underneath the bridge now. So the water's flowing underneath the bridge now. So there's a lot of movement in London. We knew it was coming. We knew Sushi was going to be on it with his rollout of the reset agenda. But also with the Charles thing, the royals are sort of flowing again. And we know it's all high drama and, oh my God, it's all happening, isn't it? With the Harry's release of Harry's book. But there is definitely more flow. Everything's on the move in London, England, UK. It's all happening. That's what I'm getting. That's the visual I'm getting. The waters are flowing again. I told you that Sushi was going to put you back on the political map, and he has. You guys got very lost for a while with the whole like Boris Johnson nonsense and CV and all that. It was a really weird time. So there's a lot more flow now. I told you Sushi's going to be very clever. At how he's going to go about all of these things. Whether you like him or you don't like him, it's irrelevant. He's going to take that softer approach. So I'm getting the waters are flowing in London under the bridge. So your bridge is pretty stable now to allow the water to flow again. That's what I'm getting for London. All right, let's see where else we go. God, I'm getting New Zealand. It's always about Jacinda, isn't it? We had her in the dunking water machine yesterday with people throwing balls at the bullseye and knocking her into the water, which is quite an image for Jacinda, which also, if you're new here, is Jacinda Ardern. That's our nickname for her, Jab Cinder, because she loves to jab people and ride that wave of the jabbing event. I'm getting this song for New Zealand. Oh, I'll have to sing it. Sorry, guys. Apologies. You know my singing's not like... I'm no Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston. We know that. But it's just about giving you the tune. So it's that, listen to your heart, 'cause it's calling for you. Listen to your heart. I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know what's right. Listen to your heart. And say goodnight. I don't know this song. Is it Bonnie Tyler? No, I don't think it is. Listen to your heart. Anyway, we've got to go look that up. So in New Zealand, this is probably the message for you guys, I'm thinking, is to just listen to your heart. Stay true to yourself. You might not know where you're going, but you'll find that way clear in the end. So this is what it's all about, you know. We've found a way to find peace and freedom, guys. If you're watching my channel and you're in New Zealand, this is what it's about. Just listen to your heart, listen to your gut feelings, listen to these things. You might not know where you're going, but you're going somewhere. And at least, you know, I think the message from the guides is at least you're moving forward. You're not staying stuck in the past. We're not hanging on to all this garbage that's happened to us in the last few years. And you are moving forward. So that's why I'm getting that. Listen to your heart. Oh, I wish I knew who sang it. Sorry, guys. Fingers, you can recognise the song through my terrible singing. I don't know who sings it, but anyway, it's an old 80s song, of course. So that's for you guys in New Zealand. Let me see if there's anything else for New Zealand. Oh, I'm getting pushbacks, strikes. I'm also getting... This is interesting. This is for you guys in New Zealand. Fair weather friends. So I think what the guides are saying, if you've got fair weather friends that are just hanging on, that you're hanging on to by a thread, maybe it's time to cut that tie. That's just a message I'm getting for you in New Zealand. If you've got some fair weather friends, meaning, you know, ones that are half there but not there, that you only see once in a blue moon, just cut the ties. You know, sometimes it's like, that's what the guides are saying, when you let go of the old, sometimes it lets in the new. I mean, look at all us here. We've all found each other, haven't we? We've lost a lot of friends and even family over the past few years, but we've all sort of managed to find each other, and we've formed some sort of friendships here on my channel. So this is kind of the message that they're saying to you. Just cut the ties with any old energy or people that might be... I guess what the guides are saying is people that might be pulling you or holding you back. If you're still connected to them, it might be some triggers and memories from the past too, in the past few years, or the way they treated you, or just let it go. Just cut the ties now and let it go. It's not worth hanging on to sort of fair weather friends, is what I'm getting for you in New Zealand. Okay, and that's not easy, I know, but sometimes you do have to leave things in the past and just move forward. Listen to your heart, like that song again. Okay, let's see where else we go. God, I'm getting Ireland actually, and I'm getting the rolling hills and the dales or something. What's a dale? Is that a field or something? Rolling hills and dales. Is there a word called dales or something like that? Maybe I'm saying it wrong because they're saying it to me in Irish. Oh God. We'll just say rolling green hills. There you go. That's what I'm getting for Ireland. Hang on a minute. God, again, they're giving me this image, and I know sometimes my analogies here are very strange, guys. They're giving me the image of the little leprechaun dancing again. We've had that before, but it's this joyous feeling of freedom. See, I always say it, you guys have been through a lot in your past history. Like when you think of Ireland, you tend to think of a lot of violent demonstrations, not good. You've had a lot of volatile moments is probably what I'm saying from the past. Not with the pandemic. This is even pre-pandemic in Ireland. So I feel like people want that joy. They don't want to live through the things that they've gone through. I'm getting the word Belfast for some reason. I'm just going to say it because that's what's coming through in my mind. Belfast. whatever sort of happened there, or whatever's the history there. Maybe there's some history, but I'm getting this little leprechaun dancing. People want the joy. They want that, oh, what do you call the, the Irish day? What's St. Paddy's Day. Oh my God, I'm struggling to think, guys. It's Sunday morning. Give me a break. St. Paddy's Day. That's the kind of energy. People want that life energy again in Ireland, and that's just what I'm getting. They don't want all that uncertainty and fear. They don't want fear. See, people are past the fear. They're sick of it. They're sick of it in Ireland. They want the rolling hills and the leprechaun dancing and the, oh, look, I found a 4-leaf clover in the field. You know, they're showing me that sort of thing. That's good luck and good energy. That's what people in Ireland want. Now, hang on a minute. Give me a sec. They're even showing me someone sitting at a piano, playing a piano in Ireland. This is in Ireland. They're showing me this person playing on a piano in a pub. And I'm pretty sure it's Sinead O'Connor. She probably doesn't even play the piano. I don't know. But I'm getting that song, Nothing Compares to You. Nothing compares to you. Is that Sinead O'Connor that sings that song? God, I hope so. I'm going to look really stupid sitting here saying that, aren't I? And it's just showing me this slower pace. Like if you think of the piano, you can play it nice and slowly, and this person's in this like pub. Nothing compares to you. So it's like, that's just what I'm getting. Is it Sinead O'Connor with the bald hair? Nothing compares to you. Well, that's what I'm getting for Ireland. They just want that life. They want that life of just singing and joy. I don't know what the words are in that song. Maybe we need to go and listen to that. But that's what I'm getting for Ireland. I'm just getting that people want that simplicity again. They want, you know, they want fun, they want joy, they want simplicity, they want music, they want the pub vibe, the pub atmosphere. They don't want to be locked out of their pubs again, because that's how people socialise, you know. We all know here that's what they tried to do, ruin it all. So I am getting the song for Ireland, that Nothing Compares to You, which is very interesting, isn't it? So let's go check that song out today, guys, especially if you're living in Ireland. I'll see where else we go today. God, I'm getting that people are creatures of habit. And this is everyone. This is us. This is the people waking up, sleepwalkers. Everyone's creatures of habit. We do things out of habit. And this is why the change is such a big issue, particularly for the people waking up. See, we saw it coming. So we've been able to change like our habits and what we do. And like a lot of us here, we hardly travel. We don't go to the local pub much anymore. We tend to do a lot of things at home. We just have created this different life that we, like I keep saying, call Terra Bella, which is our beautiful earth. We've found peace in that, and we've found a way to navigate a lot of this. But that's what I'm getting. People have to change their habits. And that's what they don't like. They don't like when their life gets disrupted, and it's going to get very disrupted in 2023 is what the guides keep saying. And that's why it's going to be so shocking to them, because it's gonna, well, we know where it's all headed, see? But when they start to realise that their life's being taken out from underneath them, it's just saying old habits die hard. What does that mean? That means that, you know, to give up their old habits, it's going to be hard. Basically, it's going to be hard. You know, it's like the guides are saying it's like someone trying to give up smoking. It's so hard. It's going to be so hard for these people to change their life and realise what's going on, because all their habits are going to have to change, you know. For example, eating meat, you're going to eat your bugs and all this. Imagine when people find that out. That's just an example. And all this kind of thing, you know. And that you can't cook on gas anymore. We were talking about that, a lot of us here yesterday. Oh, yeah. Oh, what? You love cooking on gas? Not going to happen because they're taking your gas stoves away. There's another habit. I love gas instead of electricity. See, it's these kind of things. and it's gonna shock people. That's what I'm getting. All right, let's see what else we get. Yeah, funds to the capitals. I get that all the time. We know that's what they're doing. We've got the 15-minute cities. I think it's in Oxford, isn't it, in England? Being experimented on. Yes, they're being trialled over there in Oxford. So we know the 15-minute cities. I'd say it's not really a trial. I'd say that's just probably the first one to get started. So we know this is happening. They don't want you leaving and going very far from home. That's the future for these guys that are waking up. We already know it here on my channel. If you don't know about the 15 cities, just type it in. Zillions of videos will pop up. It's pretty overwhelming to realise that your freedom is going to be taken from you yet again. And you're going to have to live in a 15-minute radius, which most of us did, especially in New South Wales and in Victoria here. And I know globally, Canada, God, New Zealand, all you countries. We were so restricted during those lockdowns, we weren't even allowed to move to the next suburb. So that's pretty much a trial for a 15-minute city when no one could move around. Oh, it's just nuts, isn't it, guys? They've already had their trials, haven't they, on all us poor guinea pigs. Or mice, like in the jab trial. Let me see if there's something to close with today. God, for the sleepwalkers, I'm getting the song Feelings. Feelings, and nothing more than feelings. I think we've had that before. They've got to face their feelings now. They've got to face any suppressed emotions. I keep saying it's that rising from the ashes. They've got to go through their soul breakdowns. This is what's happening this year, 2023. Heaps of awakening and heaps of soul breakdowns. I'll see if there's anything else for us to close with today. God, they're showing me a boat, right? And it's a very nice boat. We're on a very nice, like, yacht, like a very... I'm sure it's environmentally friendly yacht, but we've anchored. They're showing me we've dropped anchor. This is all you guys watching my channel. We're very stable at the moment and there's no current. We're not being pulled this way. The boat's not swaying that way. We're on this very still water at the moment. And this is the image I'm getting for us. We've dropped anchor, so we remain stable. And that's where we're currently at. We're remaining stable in our energy, our beliefs. And I guess what the guides are saying, we do a lot of observing before we head forward. And again, I was talking about that magnifying glass with the Sherlock Holmes outfit yesterday, how we can see a little speck and then it becomes the real truth, like the story sort of hits us in the face. And that's what I'm getting on the boat. It's almost like showing us stable on this water, we've anchored, and now we're observing. We're observing again. If you're out in the middle of the ocean, again, you can see 360 degrees. You can see if there's any other boats. You can see if there's any whales in the water. And you can also see the weather that's coming. So we're always aware of the sort of storm that's coming, or if it's blue skies, or if we could set sail, like take our boat now and get going because everything's fine and the sky is clear. This is kind of the energy I'm getting for us guys, is that we've dropped anchor and we're feeling really stable at the moment. Fingers that we stay stable. But we're observing. We're doing a lot of observing at the moment before we do kind of move forward. And that could also be about coming out of our little holiday that were given by the guides. They did give us about a month off so we could just relax, chill out, switch off from everything. But now we're kind of doing our observations again, because we know this year there's more of the reset coming out, lots more. God knows what more there could be. It's just crazy, isn't it, guys? Thanks for your feedback on that too. If you guys have got any ideas as well, it's very interesting. I actually might come on and list some of those things and go through a few with you, because it's just interesting to see what's left. Like, what more can these global elites come at us with? Like, it feels like they've covered everything, but there's still more. So that's what I'm getting fast. Hang on a minute. Oh, I'm getting this beautiful song. What a nice song to finish with today, guys. And Oh, it's by Rod Stewart. I am sailing. I am sailing. And it's showing all of us doing like this. I am sailing through the water, across the sea. Oh, what a great song. I am crying forever, whatever it is. Great song. Let's go check that out today. That's the song we got today. So, you know, as much as we're anchored and still stable on the water, we're also sailing. And if you think of sailing, in those videos, if that you go and check out that video clip of Rod Stewart, it's just a great song, isn't it? Because sailing's got this peace and serenity to it. Yes, the sails can flap and be a bit noisy, but there's still this serenity to sailing, isn't there? And actually that's weird because I got that Christopher Cross song as well the other week, Sailing. So it's like we're sailing through life, guys, and that's a beautiful song too. But today it's Rod Stewart's I Am Sailing. And there's this peace and tranquility when you're on a sailboat. If any of you have done boating out there, if it's a really calm and beautiful day with just a slight breeze, it's a very soothing experience. And it just sort of flies through the water, and you haven't got that sound of engines and all that hum of the boat and all that kind of thing. So that's the song I'm going to leave you with today. We are sailing. Hang on a minute. Of course, the guides are giving us a new patch for our Braveheart biker jackets now. We're getting this, what do you call that steering thing on the sailboat? The wheel? Oh, there's a picture of the wheel. Oh, we can put it on our, here we go. We'll put it on the shoulder. The guides want us to put it on our shoulder that we're sailing. And we've got the, oh, what's that thing called? I even know what it's called. Oh, God. I'll call it the steering wheel of the sailboat. The wheel. I think they just call it the wheel, don't they? So we're getting the wheel put on there, meaning we're sailing along in a very peaceful and stable way. So that's what I'm going to leave you with today. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next video. Hit the like button, subscribe, and please don't forget to comment down below. Let me know what you think the reset's going to bring out this year. God, there's nothing left. What more can there be? All right, take care. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye from Australia. Bye, everyone.